Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Hearthstone deck guide video, I'm going to take a look at Face Hunter after the final nerf patch of United in Stormwind. Right now, Face Hunter is a pretty good deck, but Face Hunter has went through multiple iterations over the past couple of expansions and over the mini-set and stuff. The mini-set in particular brought Doggie Biscuit to Face Hunter, a 2-mana spell, tradable, give a minion +2/+3, have to trade this, give a friendly minion rush. And this has really prompted a bit of a different approach to Face Hunter. It's a little bit more sturdy on the board. It's a bit more difficult to drive Face Hunter off the board if they get a good start. This has also prompted you to include cards like Arcane Anomaly into Face Hunter. You have Arcane Anomaly, you have Doggie Biscuits, you have Ramming Mounts. You're just trying to get those early minions on the board, you're trying to buff them up a little, make them a little bit more difficult to remove, and that way you can chip in a bit more damage with those. And then you start contributing with your hero power, then you start contributing with Trampling Rhinos, you start contributing with aimed shots, spells, and in the end the opponent is going to drop dead. There are still some familiar elements from the last expansion in Face Hunter, because we have Warsong Wrangler and we have Trampling Rhinos of Volpethingers that Warsong Wrangler can pull. For the most part, you're still trying to pull your Trampling Rhino, give it that buff, then use that to deal more face damage. Sometimes because now you have a little bit more stickiness on the board, especially if you can land some buffs on your Volpethingers. It's also an option to try to pull another Volpethinger with the Warsong Wrangler, which will then also buff any Volpethingers that are still alive on the board for some immediate damage. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're basically looking for a 1-drop and then some buffs to it. So Arcane Anomaly, Intrepid Initiate, Demon Companion, especially the best 1-drops typically. And if you have a 1-drop, then you want to keep a Doggie Biscuit, maybe keep a Ramming Mount if you believe that 1-drop is going to survive long enough. Volpethingers are also fine keeps, and Adorable Infestation is also considered as a good buff. So overall you're pretty likely to find some 1-drops that you can then buff. The only 1-drop that you usually don't want to keep is the Guardian Orc Merchant, which you typically want to play a little bit later. The only exception to this is the Druid matchup, because Druid can play a Peasant and you really want to get rid of that Peasant. So Guardian Orc Merchant can then snipe away that Peasant immediately. Overall, we're still in face hunting business. It's just a little bit different because the minions are a little bit sturdier. And when you're using your buffs and thinking about making some trades even, you want to think about what minions are likely to survive and contribute even more face damage. While previously Face Hunter's minions were typically of fire and forget variety. And now, let's go take a look at this Doggie Biscuit Face Hunter in action. It might be. Could theoretically open double Demon Companion, but Demon Companion Infestation is probably better. What does the Druid open with? They kept 2 cards, so they could have Peasants there. Or the 1/3 Taunt. Okay, well in this case it has to be the Initiate, of course. Initiate coin. Is it the Infestation? They're going to value trade. It's probably still going to be the Infestation here, rather than the Demon Companion, because the 2/1 charge against the Druid of the Reef just doesn't do anything. That, on the other hand, is a very surprising and weak move. I didn't see that coming at all. I mean, I thought that I wanted to get stats on this one so they can't hero power it down. But other than that, I just didn't see that hero power as a viable option.
Reflect in the moonwell.
Okay, that's not gonna help them. Yeah, +2/+2 and immune while attacking, so I give it to this one. Then it can kill the Oracle. So this is going well so far. Still 1 card left that they kept. So they might still have some good stuff there. I mean, I guess they could value trade with that. But then they hero power down to 5/2, I suppose. No, they have to hero power down to 4/3. Maybe not. Still, do you do a monthly legend climb now? Nah, I don't climb the legend. I just chill and play something whenever I feel like it. I mean, I'm 11 times multiplier, so if I just play a few games, it's automatically legend. It's not really a climb now, is it? Some of the next expansion stuff is looking pretty sweet. So maybe there is something to it. I have the ram. We're going to aim shot that one down. Do I kill off one of the Volpetingers? For more immediate face damage, yes I do. Volpetinger can go there. I can use the Doggie Biscuit here. Then these go face. And then I have the enhanced hero power and I have the Rhino coming. This is going to be good. Yeah, the expansion is coming out on the 7th of December, yes. Some of that stuff is looking pretty interesting. And also we have like Celestal on the record saying that they're aiming for a slower meta. So, bunch of interesting things with standard format. I'm not going to give up on mercenaries. I've had a lot of fun with mercenaries, but maybe I can switch between the two.
Reflect in the moonwell.
Okay, if they get plenty of taunt minions here. So that draws the sow the soil, right?
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Do they just have will they have lethal here? I have 9 damage. We've got to be a little bit careful about potential lethals. But I suppose they don't have enough for it. And I can just kill one of these and go face with these two. I don't see a way for them to turn those 4 minions into 29 damage. So then the hero power is just going to kill them. Unless they find a way here. But I thought that with 4 they can't do 29. Hi Diano. And thanks for the sub. 36 months. That's 3 years. For some. That's a long time. Going first, I probably want the Doggie Biscuit on my Demon Companion. Do I want it on my Volpetinger? That's also possible. Let's open with the Volpetinger. Well squelched, matey.
I cannot wait to read these.
Yep, here they go, here they go. And I want the Doggie Biscuit out now. Because I really don't want to let the Paladin keep that minion on the board. But there's more coming where that came from. Plenty more. Plenty more, I say. Oof, so... Oh my yog. Alternatively prevents me from playing 3 cards per turn. With the Galloping Savior. Well, I need to just play 2. I don't want to proc the Galloping Savior here. We need to hit face. Alright. So Galloping Savior's out there and then Oh My Yog is coming. Next turn I can still play Cobb, Oak Merchant, Hero Power. This quick shot is probably going to be sacrificed into the next Oh My Yog. Probably. So now they have the Oh My Yog. Ah, the city tax is a little annoying. They also have another secret. So it's still a Judgment of Justice? Where am I seeing things? Ooh, that's awkward if that's the case. It could be Judgment of Justice. Reckoning was a bit of a surprise. I don't think that's something that they really run in that deck. On regular basis anyway. Alas! It's neither here nor there. We play 2 cards and we hero power. Will be very, very difficult to kill a Paladin, of course, with a Face Hunter. Only one of the best counters. Such a sturdy opponent. Oof. That double city tax draw was totally nuts. But what can you do? As an upside, we got rid of the Reckoning, so we got some good top decks too. Here we go. Oof, but that if the oh my goodness, they're having the best of stuff here. This one has to go into Oh My Yog. This will proc the. This will proc the. That's also not good. It's going to proc the Galloping Savior. What do I get out of that one? Very important moment. I get 5 damage to my face. How about that? That was my important moment right there. Yikes. Sometimes that happens. We have to proc the Galloping Savior now. There's no alternative. We give this one Divine Shield. And then we kill off the steed. We get to push 1 damage to the face there. But I mean, probably this paladin has just won. They had totally insane hand. Hi, Redalus. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate the support. They drew a rush minion of the Bannerman. They did. They actually did. Wow. That was quite something. And more Librams too. How about that? I have to kill this one. They get the Librams back into their hand. There's 2 of them. I still need to go face with the quick shot for the draw. I'm afraid I don't have enough damage. Aim shot to the face is the other alternative. We're going for that one. But I'm afraid that, even if that's not a Libram of Hope, it's still gonna be really tricky. Very difficult to win from here. They didn't even play the Librams on that. Oh, they top decked the Libram of Hope. Okay, well, that was the super nuts. Double city tax opening. Top deck Cariel, top deck Libram of Hope. Wow. Alright, we got the genuine Hearthstone experience here. I'm not keeping Barak even with the extra card, right? I don't think I am. Anomaly is nice. Expect a quest rogue, of course, so they have a bunch. They kept everything too, so they have a whole bunch of SI stuff there. If I play both anomalies now, one of them is going to die, but the other one might live. Yeah, I think this is correct. One anomaly is going to die. It depends on those cards which one it is that's going to die. I don't think they can kill both anomalies. They'd have to have like double 1 mana damage spell to do that. And if they don't kill the anomalies at all, well, then we get to a very interesting world here. In which we have 2 4 health anomalies on the board. They could use the 2-4 rush with this. if they start killing the anomalies, then they can't take out the Kolek. Many annoying things. Ah, Tenwu. Okay. Not bad, I guess. Spy Gizmos, of course, can change everything. Spy Gizmos are really strong.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Oh, a discounted price plunder was good. I really need to think about this. Guess I could take the trade there. Use a ramming mount. Also have the alternative to take the trade there, ramming mount this to kill that, and then use this to go face. Actually kind of like that approach a lot. Taking this trade here. Spreading it out because of the power of those gizmos. Doing it like this. Now there's no immediate clear good way to handle this board. Even with the spy gizmo. And also didn't give them an opportunity to shadow step like Plunder or something. Shadow step Tenwu. Trying to make their turns difficult. It's pretty important in general.
Stone by stone, Stormwind shall fall.
Okay, that's a big one. Maybe. Ah, with the +2 attack they can actually take down. Yeah. So, then I have alternatives again. Because I have the piercing shot on the Edwin. And then these two go face. I think that's how we roll here. There were also alternatives to hold back the piercing shot. Use it on a Marshall Cup of mine later. Try to see what I can pick from the Demon Company. If I pick up Kolek, then this could kill the Edwin. But the big thing is that this rogue deck is not going to heal. So when they have annoying situations on the board to deal with, and they're not done with their quest line. So that would be 5 plus 7. I have 12 damage here. I could, but I don't have to. And I still have the lethal damage next turn as well. I put them down to 6 here. I could have put them down to 1. Get the concede, I suppose, but this will also do.
Care to make a wager, friend?
No way for the rogue to come back from here.
Ha, this guy's toast.
They are making a valiant effort, but ultimately it's going to be futile. They're trying to get the gizmo, the sap-like gizmo. To sap this tree, get rid of that death rattle. But even if they do, it's just too late. Yeah, sad times. Technically alive at 1, but 2 cards in hand. Wow. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.